Hey everybody, welcome back to Shay and K Play. This time we're playing Science. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Shay.
And today we're playing Universe Sandbox. And you should be watching on your screen, because I'm watching it, Voyager 1 passing by Jupiter in its epic 1979 flyby. When was Voyager launched, Shay?
1977, because we had a big discussion about this.
Yes, we did. What else came out in 1977?
I don't know. What else besides, I don't know, Star Wars?
Oh, only the biggest ever science fiction franchise. Oh, one past Io, heading towards Ganymede, and on its way to Callisto. Yes.
It's passing.
It's passing. So,
And it's passed.
adios, Callisto. We don't need you anyway. We could talk about all kinds of other stuff Voyager discovered, but we don't know it because we're not Wikipedia. But we are going to talk a little bit about Universe Sandbox. So,
Yes.
as you can see, we're zoomed in on Jupiter, but we can zoom out. And so this isn't really a game. I mean, there is stuff to play in it if you really want. It's more of like a teaching and educational tool that's available on Steam. Because why not? But it's still fun. I mean, I bought it in my first ever like Steam sale forever ago. And look, it's our solar system. Hey, we're here. You're there.
We are there.
Let's go back to Jupiter.
We should have one of those little stickers. You are here.
You are here. Yes. And there's Voyager continuing out, doing its thing. It'll head towards, I guess, Saturn next. I forget, one went to Saturn and one went to Uranus, but it's not important. Yeah, so you can simulate the solar system. You can do all kinds of cool things like, hey, what would happen if we just deleted Jupiter? There you go. Bye, Jupiter. It's gone, and its rings explode. Let's speed up time a little bit. You can do that. Whoosh. Looks like the Death Star exploding.
This would be awesome to see in a classroom, you know, on a projector.
Yeah, it'd be great. You could do all kinds of cool things. And, you know, there's the moons all, like, zipping away in whatever direction they were heading at the time. And if you've seen Gunbuster, you'll know that they take Jupiter out of the solar system and turn it into a big bomb, and well, we'll see what happens if you actually try to do that. We've done this a couple of times. Usually, it does not end well for anybody. So let's hold on. So we'll zoom in on the sun. So now we're centered on the sun, and let's increase time a bit, shall we? There we go. So let's see.
How much did you increase it to?
I thought I increased it to 100, but I guess I could be wrong. So let's do this. One day. Whoosh. So there we go. There's things exploding. There's the rings of Jupiter. Who knows where they're going to end up? Somewhere. Oh, they're going all over the place.
Bye-bye, rings of Jupiter.
Adios. It makes such a cool, like, look at, you can see it's like a, oh, that is pretty. That's something.
Wait, zoom in. I want to see if something collides.
Okay.
Europa's going for the sun. Oh,
Boosh,
oh.
bing!
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. That was a good one.
That was.
What's this guy? So there's Callisto. It's going off on its own. Let's speed this up a little bit more. So let's go 10 days. There we go. And we've seen this a few times. So there goes Io.
Bye bye, Io.
And from what we've seen in the past, Mercury stops liking its orbit. There we go. Almost out. Come on, you can make it,
Almost.
Mercury.
Come on, Mercury.
You can do it. There you go. Bye, Mercury.
There, bye, Mercury. We don't need you anyways. Kicked out.
Exactly. Adios, Hermes. So, like, you can see our solar system's having. Look at there's Saturn. It's getting a little bit closer. It's like, hey guys, how's it going? I'm the next big thing in town. Now that Jupiter's gone, Mars and Venus doing their thing. Anyway, so you can do all kinds of cool things. It's totally fun for kids to play with. Let's increase it just a little bit more and see if anything else quirky happens. So that the solar system falls apart.
What was that?
That was Earth. There goes Venus.
Venus. Earth is out of there.
Yeah, Saturn is getting dangerously close to the sun. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on there. That's actually really cool. Let's zoom in on this a little. Oh, whoa.
What's going on?
Oh, there goes Ganymede. Basically, I think what we've learned here is that Jupiter is the key to our solar system.
Oh, Ganymede's coming back.
There's Mars. God of War
Mars.
taken off. So without the king, things fall apart.
And Pluto's just like, hey guys, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. I'm not a planet anymore. Leave me alone. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of like built-in simulations, which is really cool. So we can watch what happens. There's like a galaxy collision here somewhere. Our galaxy and the Milky Way. So let's. So I think we're here again. This is us. I mean, we're somewhere. We're probably, I don't know. And here's Andromeda. And let's add an extra 0 on that to make it go faster. Whoosh. Whoosh. It's just.
Oh, look at all the pretty.
I know, it's so pretty. That's like a weird thing. Like, it's the destruction of all life as we know it. Like, 1 second here is what, like 50 million years or 50,000 years? No, even more,
But
500,000.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, so like in a blink of an eye, we're gone, and whoosh. It is so pretty. That's like a crazy thing. And eventually, I think if we left it long enough, they would form. Oh, look at that. A new galaxy. Maybe. That's really cool. Can we step it up a bit? Let's add a couple of zeros on the end. There we go. 50 million years. And now let's zoom out.
No, did they form a new galaxy?
I think so. It's looking very galaxy-like. I mean, it'll get there. It'll take a long time. What was another thing we could... What was it? They have some science fiction stuff, so they have they had the 12 colonies of Cobalt. I thought we'd found that at some point. Here we go, 12 colonies of Cobalt. This is from Battlestar Galactica. So, so we can do things like, hey, where's Caprica? There we go. So let's zoom in on Caprica. A little too much zoom. So there we go. So if you're into Battlestar Galactica, that's kind of cool that I don't know who that is. Oh,
I'm getting a wee bit dizzy.
yeah, a little bit. There's Geminon.
Who
So
is that?
that's
Geminon.
Geminon. I can't remember who in the show is from Geminon. Yeah, so you can see the 12 colonies of Cobalt, which is kind of cool. Which is pretty neat. Oh, we skipped over one of my favorite things, the Lagrange points. This fits in with science fiction. So they had Lagrange points in here somewhere. Here we go. Lagrange points, Earth and Moon. If you're into Gundam, Shay knows that I'm going to talk about this for a few minutes.
Oh yeah. It was coming. I knew.
You're hoping I'd forget.
I mean, no joke. I like Gundam too, but Kevin really likes Gundam.
I like me some Gundam.
He does.
So if you're familiar with Gundam, you know that the sides are at these like Lagrange points, and those are real things, named after a real guy named Lagrange.
Woohoo!
Go figure. He was smart.
So you see, anime can't be all that bad.
Exactly. And we'll just point out a few things. So here at L2, this is where Side 3 is in Gundam, or in like the original Gundam series, and that's where Zeon shows up. And over here at Side 3, or L3, Lagrange 3 is Side 7, and that's where they build the first Gundam. And what did we do last? Oh, here we go. We'll take out the moon and see what happens. There go. Bye-bye, moon. And we'll just increase that time a little bit. That was not enough. And this is what happens to the Lagrange points if you take out the moon. They go away. There you go. It's faster, faster.
Goodbye, moon.
Goodbye, moon.
Goodbye, everything else.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, without the moon, the Earth would be a very different place. One, because we wouldn't have pretty things to show our dates at night, and two, because then we wouldn't have like tides and stuff, which would really mess up the planet.
I really want those spiral pen things, whatever that thing was.
Yes, if you were a kid in the 90s, you knew that there was these like spiral, whatever it was called, spiroscope or spiral.
It was like it was like a pen, but you could put like batteries or something into it.
No, they had
and
another
it
one
would-
too. It was like gears. You just put the pencil inside this gear and you like drew it, and it was like this.
That too, that came out before this, but the other one that's battery operated, which I think maybe more people remember, maybe, I don't know. You put batteries into it and it would shake and you would try to write stuff, or you still had those little like doodle spiral type tracing wheels, and you could go around.
Right.
I don't know.
People will comment below, I'm sure.
I need to know what it's called.
We should have looked it up, but we didn't. Okay, so here we have another science fiction thing. We have the Death Star orbiting the, let's zoom in on the Death Star instead of Endor. Orbiting the forest moon of Endor. Zoom out. Which is pretty neat, because here's where the game aspect comes into things. You can launch stuff at things. So let's launch some soccer balls at the Death Star.
Let's try to launch some soccer balls at the Death Star.
There we go. They're coming from kind of far away. Let's launch some more.
Oh, I found it.
Okay, what are they called?
It's called Spirograph.
That's it. Oh, that... I like that there's
And
like
then-
the super laser. Oh no, we're killing
updated
Ewoks.
version,
We're not killing stormtroopers. We're killing
years
Ewoks.
later is Spiral Art.
Right.
Spiral Art.
There we go. That was a good hit. That was... Oh, yeah.
That was.
And you can launch other things. Ooh, here's the monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey. And our favorite is... What, Shay?
The tea kettle!
The teapots. Watch
Is
as
it teapot or tea kettle? Who calls it a teapot and who calls it a tea kettle? I call it a kettle.
Yeah, normally we just call it a... Where I'm from, we either call it a teapot or just a kettle. Nobody calls it a tea kettle.
Yeah,
as far
I
as I
call
know.
it just a kettle.
But teapot is also fine. Whoosh. Oh, so many teapots.
Oh, look at. Oh. Are they going to hit?
Oh, they hit. That
They
was a lot
hit.
of space destruction. And then you can see all the debris from our teapot. Here's a
You're
bunch
putting
like...
so much debris into space.
I know, I'm trying to recreate gravity, is what I'm trying to do.
Look at all that debris.
Poor Sandra Bullock. There we go. Look at all those teapots. But of course, you know, we don't just have to have small teapots. Let's go a little bit bigger.
No.
Here, let's make a Jupiter-sized teapot. There we go. And why have one when you can have a couple? There we go, and then make another one of those.
Because that's a theme.
And let's say 3 Jupiter-sized teapots. There we go. Apparently one of our teapots just destroyed another one. Oh, no, there we go. I think I screwed up and made one Earth-sized.
Oh well, we have 2.
Now we have
We
3.
can make 3.
So let's increase
It's
the...
kind of out there.
A little bit out there. Boosh. Oh, I think, did we just destroy... Did we just destroy the Death Star?
Destroyed them in like
Yeah,
second flat.
yes. Turns out you didn't need X-Wings to destroy the Death Star. You just needed teapots. Well, there we go. So we need, let's zoom in on Teapot 5. Or Teapot 15, there we go. So Teapot 15 seems to be the biggest of the teapots, because Teapot 16 is developed an orbit around it. Teapot, oh, what is that number?
17?
17, I think, is also orbiting
It just flew by.
There we go. So we've made a solar system of teapots. But I think what we really need is we need a sun teapot.
We do. It is like the holy grail of teapots.
Yes. So let's see, sun teapot. And let's switch it from this to orbit. So let's have it orbiting at a very large distance. There we go. So there we go, our teapots. We now have a sun teapot. Uh-oh, this isn't good.
Oh.
I think we destroyed all of our this is what's left of our other teapots.
It's just dust.
It's just dust. Oops. Okay, so hold on. Let's do some other things. So let's make a...
This is the kettle that the queen should drink out of.
Yes. This is the queen's teapot.
It is.
Well, okay, hold on. So we can... Let's have this teapot. So let's make Tatooine teapots here. There we go. So that's... There we go. So this teapot will now orbit that teapot. Go. So let's see if we've done this right, or if we're just rubbish at everything. Yes. There we go. So...
Oh, they're fighting.
it's teapot dance time. Hold on. So
It actually is making pretty swirls.
there we go.
Oh look, it reversed orbit. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's pretty intense. So Of course, we need...
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yes, so now we need a Tatooine teapot to go with our Tatooine
No,
system.
don't mess it up.
No, it'll be fine.
No, no.
No, we'll just
It's
make it
making pretty
Earth-sized.
shapes.
I know, but don't worry, it'll be fine. So we want to... Oh, there we go. Okay. So there's Teapot 5. That's Tatooine, so keep an eye on it. That actually works out really well. Oh, it did. Until it destroyed itself. Okay, so let's... That's all pretty and all. But let's add more teapots.
Apparently.
We need more teapots. We need literally like all the teapots. Yep.
Just everywhere teapots?
Yep. Lots of teapots.
Wait, are you making them sun size or these regular teapots?
These are teapots with 500
Like Earth-size?
gravity. They're not Earth size. They're a little smaller
Oh.
than that. So they have a weight of 500 Gs. So they're pretty small. So let's make some bigger ones. So let's make a moon-sized teapot, and let's make a Jupiter-sized teapot. There. And another one. I hope people are enjoying us making teapots. This is kind of ridiculous. Okay, here we go. And now we watch the destruction.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Oh, this guy's about to die. Oh, this is so pretty. Could you imagine, like, this is what this should be useful for? For like educational purposes. Kids making teapot solar systems. I'm surprised the suns haven't crashed into each other. Let's make this a little bit faster.
How long can your solar system last?
Oh, that would be a perfect game for, like, for students. You have to have a solar system with so much stuff in it. How long can it last? And because it'll tell you, right? Because it'll tell you up here with how many years in the top left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a fantastic game. So like I said, this is available on Steam. I think it's like $10. I think you can get it.
Wait for the sale.
Yeah, wait for a Steam sale. Get it for $2.50 if you're interested in it. I think you can share your solar systems, so that would be really cool if people liked our video or got into this game and started sharing solar systems with each other. Oh, that is awesome, eh? Look at that.
Oh, look at Teapot. Look at Teapot. What is it? 9 and 16, 11.
Yeah, they're breaking out. I like this guy. Ah, this is so great. Could you imagine, like, sitting in a classroom, teacher turns off the lights, pulls out the projector, fires this bad boy up, and that's how you're explaining, you know, like, space and planets and astronomy to your students. Oh, look, the ones that were corkscrewing around the suns have finally destroyed each other.
Yep.
That's so pretty.
But, you know, I think maybe kids would pay attention more that way.
That's true. I definitely paid attention to the space stuff when I was a kid, but that's because I really liked space, which may be obvious.
We need the space
2001: A Space Odyssey.
No. Gosh.
Star Trek opening. Space.
The sound.
The Final Frontier.
No, the sound from Portal.
Space. Shay, was there anything else we wanted to show? Or are we just gonna watch? We're just gonna make more teapots.
I think we're gonna make more teapots, but nobody has to watch us make more teapots.
Okay. So you have any final?
Look at all the teapots.
Oh yes. The sad thing is, like, if you watch like the NORAD screens of like what's orbiting the Earth, it's way more cluttered than this because we put a lot of space garbage. Actually, there's a really good anime and manga about that called Planets. That is really funny for the first half, and then really serious for the second. But so great. I recommend watching it if you're into like cool space garbage anime. Planets is the way to go. I'm sorry.
There you have it.
There you have it. So any final things to say about this, Shay, before we end for?
No, I really hope that this could be used in a classroom.
Yeah, exactly. I hope that we like helped some people out by showing them some kind of cool stuff. Oh, there was that one other thing about Jupiter that we could have shown. For those of you who remember, there was like a collision some time ago between Jupiter and a comet fragments, and they have that. That might be a good way to end things today.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
It was Shoemaker 9 or
Shoemaker
9, something like that.
Shoemaker Levy. But I
Yeah.
just have to remember where is it under So there's J for Jupiter.
So people out there, for all the peoples, basically it was the first like observation of a collision of a solar system objects. This Shoemaker Levy 9, and it was pretty cool. It collided with Jupiter.
Yeah, it was the first time they got to see like a comet hit a planet, which is pretty crazy. And like the storms that it caused on Jupiter, I think are still going on now. There we go, Shoemaker Levy 9. So we'll zoom out a little bit. So there's the comet fragments here, and I guess we're trying to get a good angle here for the collision. I don't know, let's just zoom in on Jupiter and see what happens. So let's increase the speed so people don't have to wait, because I'm sure our audience members are very busy people. There we go. So here it comes. I mean, boom. There we go. Boom. 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 Yeah, so I mean, that was a kind of a cool thing, and that's just a good way to end the video with Jupiter getting like smushed a little. And you can see the dots there to show where the things hit Jupiter. That's a really nice touch, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, you got anything else, Shay?
No, I'm good. I like this.
Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Appreciate it. Leave a comment below if you like space and space exploration.
Or Gundam.
Or
Or
Gundam.
Battlestar Galactica.
Or Battlestar Galactica. Or Star Wars. Or...
Star Wars.
yeah. Okay, great. Thanks. That's it. I'm Kevin.
I'm Shay.
Bye.